Well, why don't you tell us your favorite part of gardening?
Well, I'd have to say it's getting down and dirty with my hoe.
Oh, man. That Al, he's something else, isn't he? Oh, boy, I love that show, though. Yeah, Home Improvement, man. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's cool, though, that it's on this early in the morning. Yeah. Just finished my bowl of shreddies. I got all the dishes cleaned up already. I'm on top of her, man. Dishes all cleaned up, put away in the cupboards, you know. Hey, Dad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going out to start working. Okay, son. Have fun now. Yeah, I'm sure I will. You know, I probably will have fun, to be honest with you. Okay, then. Well, I guess it's a big welcome back to us and me and Dad and everybody like that after coming back from our trip. Our trip was, it was good. It was fun. Dad got burned. Even though he bought suntan lotion before we left, he still got burned. We applied it every day, too. It wasn't that big of a burn. I think it was probably would have been worse if he didn't apply the suntan. Obviously, it would have been, I guess, but that's what that's for, suntan lotion. But today's job, we're going to... Oh, boy, we got a lot of jobs today, actually. Our silage is out at the BGA. Yeah, Franz didn't bring any down, so that's the first job we got to do, is because we got to make sure that's stockpiled all the time, or our income is not going to stop coming in. So our silage, yeah, zero liters down there. And today is supposed to rain a little bit. It's starting at 11, so that might foil or soil our plans. Because our next job after that I was going to do was fertilize field 1. Now, Franz, while we were gone, he did, I believe, he said he did. Yeah, he sprayed herbicide on there and killed all the weeds because it was starting to get infested, as you can see by all the big brown spots. But Franz kind of killed it all. Took them out before they infiltrated our field even more. But there's no, see, the fertilizer is very... We just spread some slurry on it, so now we got to top her up still even more with liquid fertilizer. Or chemical fertilizer, I should say. And then after that, if we got time left still, I would like to go down and get the grass mowed between the highways again. Because we haven't done that yet this summer. Which is really bad, because... Really bad. Because I wanted to get at least a couple cuts in on that, you know. Let's get the tailgate down here. And get her backed up so we can get this trailer. Yeah, we're going to use our 2 pickup trucks again. Go around right here somewhere. There we go. Wow. She went down hard, didn't they? Get this put back up, the tailgate. Oh, we got to make sure we got the truck selected here. Yeah, no. All right, we're going to get some hired hands today to help us, definitely. So let me call them up on the phone. I'll get them all set up, wait for them to come out. Hopefully I think they're on their way. And once they get here, we'll get back with you. Alrighty. I think the workers are here. I'm just coming back from taking a leak. I don't know, you guys wanted to know that. Probably not. But yeah, Franz is in the TLX and Phil up here is in the GMC. So yeah, they're all waiting for me to load them. So we get to use our new Volvo again. Well, it's not ours really. It's still the garage's, right? We're leasing it. What time is it right now? It's almost 8:30. Okay. So we got to get this in there and get that brought down as fast as we can, because the day I think is going to go by pretty fast here. And like I said, we got a lot of jobs to do today. Well, 2 jobs, but they're going to take a long time. So, and I wanted to try to get that field fertilized before the rain came, if possible. I think it was coming at like 11 or something, 11 to 1. I forget. I got that forgot already. Taking her a bit easy first there until she warmed up, but she's warm now. It's 34. Oh man, this thing is nice to use. I should be able to fill the trucks up or the trailers up faster with this too, because it takes 3,600 liters as opposed to our old one on our Massey. That one only took, I think it was I want to say 2,600. No, 2,400. Yeah. And we moved that big ramp that was there. We just moved it off over there. The yellow ramp that we used to use, because you never know. We might need. I was going to sell it, but I said we might need to use it again sometime for the Massey. So at least we got it now, right? We just took this thing and just pushed it over with it. That's all. It wasn't a problem for this at all. This handled that like with ease, man. With ease, bro. Okay, I'm probably gonna throw on a tune to get this done. This is probably gonna be the quickest way to get it done. I still gotta tell you about our trip yet, though, to the Bahamas. I'll save that for a little bit later, maybe, when we're doing some boring work. Alrighty. Man, this is going by pretty fast here with this new Volvo and the bigger bucket. It used to take me about 10 to 15 loads with my Massey bucket. This one it takes, I don't know, say, I wouldn't counting. I want to say maybe seven buckets probably to fill one of these 30,000 liter trailers up. Now I could get a bigger bucket too. I could get the 5,000 liter bucket for the silage. then it would only take, what's that, 6 buckets to fill one up. But the thing is, you're not really gaining any time because you still got to wait for the trucks to get back, right? From the BGA. Whereas in the time lapse, I sped up the amount of time they took for them to get back. So I don't know where the GMC is right now, but he's probably... Oh, he's coming right there. Look at that. That's actually perfect timing. Alright, let's go and get the bucket full again. So when he gets in, we got a nice full bucket. Yeah, that's great, that is. Now, what's the weather like right now? Still calling for rain. It's still calling for the rain, my friend. Yeah, so... Oh, I really hope... Oh, did they crash? Yeah, I think they crashed. 1 second, I gotta get out and fix this. Yeah, it wasn't too much damage, just a little fender bender, yeah. Yeah, Philip was looking in his phone. And kind of looked up right at the last second. Franz was honking his horn there. That's what the story was anyway. Philip didn't disagree with what Franz said, so... Philip, man, you gotta watch out. On a farm, he's lucky he wasn't in a big tractor or something. You run right over the person. Yeah, I might have to ban cell phones. That's going to be quite a touchy subject, but if he keeps doing that, man, you can't be having cell phones while operating equipment, I guess. It's coming in the policy on a lot of companies now with heavy equipment, so might have to do it on our farm here too. You can't be at that stuff. But anyway, what was I saying? That kind of derailed my thoughts a little bit there. I don't know what I was saying now. Yeah, this is a pretty cool system what we got set up here. 2 of our 30-liter tanks, or trailers I should say, come... We got 2 while I fill them up. That's a good system. Alright, I'll get this last one filled. And we'll see where we're going to go from there, because I wanted to spray fertilizer, like I said, on that field 1. And before it rained. I wanted to get it done definitely before the rain. So, what time is it? 10:30. Let me just check the weather quick. I'm thinking it haven't changed. Yeah, 11 o'clock. 11 to 12 for 2 hours is supposed to rain. Oh, the rain's caught off for tomorrow anyway. It was going to rain on July, the second half of July here, but it's called off now. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that rain, so maybe I'll have to go and mow the grass first. Let it rain, because the field is going to get wetter than the meadow grass, so... And then I'll have to do that last. Okay. I'll get back to you when I decide whatever I'm going to do. Well, whatever that may be. I do know one thing. It's going to for sure be some work. We're going to be working, that's for shizzle. Boy, I've been battling this little cold ever since I came back here. It's been, it's not a full-fledged flu, I don't think. But it's just enough there to remind you, you know, that there's something wrong. Like you're not, like you can't jog anywhere before you get out of breath. It sucks, man. Especially in July here. And you got a cold. I don't know what to think about that. So we had to put this thing in the shop because we're having a problem with the lights. But the mechanics look like it's got it fixed now. The light button, the light the light is not on, so that's good. Let's shut this door. Don't want to get squashed, so we come out the right way. Okay, so it rained. It rained from about 1200 to just a stop, maybe 1330 or something like that. So I'm gonna attempt to spray fertilizer on that field. Hopefully that is not too wet. Because if it is, then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, because that was my whole plan today. I guess I could go down and mow the grass. That do have to be done, but you know what? I'm gonna dread doing that. I shouldn't though. I shouldn't dread it, because it's kind of a relaxing job, you know. I think what it is all the cars whizzing by me on the highway. It kind of breaks my nerves a bit, man. You know what I mean? Like if I'm stuck out a little bit and they're not paying attention, could cause an accident or something. That I think that's what's kind of wrong. But as long as I got my beacons on, I guess, and I look around all before I turn, should be fine. Plus, you would hope that if they got their license, then they're know how to drive, right? They should be allowed on the highway. So well, we got to get this thing hooked up, and let's see. Oh, little cough, boy. Got to get this thing hooked up, and we'll see if that field is dry enough to fertilize. I'm really hoping it is. Oh, we got a herbicide in this thing. Oh, Franz didn't empty it out when he herbicided the field. Herbicided the field. Gotta have a chat with him about that. Can't be leaving liquid in the tank like that. So I'll get this pumped out, and I gotta get the liquid fertilizer pumped back in. Shouldn't use a lot though. We brought down quite a few loads of silage after. I think 3 loads each truck brought down of silage. I was only gonna bring 2 loads each down for a total of 4, but since it started raining, I decided to bring down another 2 loads between them. So the BGA should have quite a bit there now. We should be going in now. Let me see. Yeah, she's emptying. Now to me the sight glass on this is kind of backwards. Because you can see it right at the top, right there where I'm pointing. And as it gets full, this comes down, I believe. Yeah, this takes a while to fill up, I think. I don't know how big the tank is in there, but that's fine. So let's go see how much silage we got down in the BGA now. I'm curious. I didn't look at the grand total, but it should be okay. 163,000. Almost 164,000 left in there. So we should have enough for I want to say at least probably a couple days or a month or something. A couple weeks probably. Yeah, I'd say enough for a couple. Oh yeah, she's almost full now. See, that's the little sight glass with the cork in it, the sponge cork or whatever you want to call it, the floaty device. Not really a cork, is it? Yeah, so we're almost full there now. Once that gets to the bottom, and there you go. I don't know why I filled her up, because I doubt we're going to use all of it. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to do as well, is put on the proactive crop detector, or fertilizer detector, whatever it's called. The one that I thought it was the soil sampler a while ago. That was something, eh? Yeah, Franz just took it out, laid it right here for us. Yeah, I want to use this because it's going to help spread evenly. Perfect. Lift her up. Now let's get to the field. First, we got to see tester. I'm not driving right out on there, because I'm afraid I'm going to sink down and then I get stuck, because there's only narrow wheels on this thing. So we're going to get stuck pretty easy if the ground is there a bit of soft. So we'll see in a second. And the corn is starting to grow pretty good. Starting to get pretty high now. I should have had the fertilizer on there. I should have, but coming back from the Bahamas, man, I got pretty lazy. So, yeah, it looks still a little wet. Oh, look at that. Starting to grow pretty good. Let me just test her here, actually, just to see what it's like. See if it's a bit of soft. Seems pretty good. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Was drying off now for a couple hours, so it's a bit windy today too, and the sun is out, so it shouldn't take that long to dry. But it will go up here on the edge, stay over on the middle grass here. Okay, we're chugging along. We started the pass. We should have enough left, or enough in our tank, because we're one pass and we used about 10%, 12%, something like that. Right, so that means we can make about probably 7 or 8 we might not have enough. We might have to go refill. I'll have to see. But this is good. We're finally getting this sprayed on the field now. Oh, I'm so... Like I said, this is a job that should have been done for a while ago. For sure. Yeah, the corn seems to be growing decent. It's not as green as what I would like, though. As long as we get a pretty good yield out of it, I think we're going to be fine. And we should get a pretty good yield out of it, I think. Because we need it for our pig food. We're going to need a lot of food. This is our base food for our pigs, so... Let me put them arms up a bit higher so they go over the fence there. Make sure they don't clip them lights or the fence. Yeah, we're good there. Lower them down a bit. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So, about my vacation to the Bahamas. I think now is a good time to speak about it, don't you think? Dad's kind of a... how do I say it? Not a pussy, but... not a wimp, but... No, Dad is a bit of a... afraid when it comes to water, right? He's not... I wouldn't say he's afraid. He can't swim that well. And he had a kind of an accident when he was younger, where like he was almost drowned and went under, and someone had to save him. So it's warranted, I guess, how he feels. So I wanted to go snorkeling, right? And I had to convince Dad to go, because he didn't want to go. Even I was a little nervous because, right, I don't know, it's something about being way down under the water. But we didn't go that deep. We only went about 20 or 30 feet, something like that, so it's not that deep. But the reason why we went snorkeling was because apparently down in the Bahamas there's a thing called the what is it, the Ocean Atlas statue or something that some kind of artist from England built, I think that's what they said, if I remember correctly. And is also they said the largest statue, underwater statue I should say, in the world. So you don't always get to see something like that. So that kind of convinced Dad to go, I believe, down under and see it. So we put on our gear, our snorkel, our flippers, or fins or whatever you want to call them. And we dove down and looked at it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Dad, he survived. He survived it, right? So I guess not. Wasn't all bad. And we also went to another thing of note. We went to this bar. It was called the dollar bar, I think, or something. And what it was is I think World War II veteran pilots used to go there. And every time before they leave, they like tack a dollar bill onto the wall, so to give their friends a free drink, but the next time they come in, but no one ever took it, obviously, and the bills start piling up and piling, and the trend like caught on, so like was hundreds and hundreds of bills on the wall. It was pretty cool, like way back from like the 40s, 50s, man. Even what's his name, Jimmy Carter, one of the U.S. presidents in the past, he even signed his name on one of them. There's all kinds of famous people got their names signed on them too, which is pretty neat. That was pretty cool to see. But yeah, other than that, like, it wasn't a big lot to do there, right? We obviously went like sun tanning. Just swimming for a bit. We went out and had some nights and had to nice restaurants, and it was just a time to get away, you know, to lie down, chill out, relax, get some massages, and it was so peaceful. Definitely, me and Dad like to go back there again at some point. Yeah, that's somewhere where we definitely like to go back to. By the look of it, I think we are going to have to refill. I don't know. We done the west, or I want to say the left side of the field going down. And we went around the headland once, and we're less than 50% left in the tank. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty close. So I'm actually using more fertilizer than what I thought, because we sprayed slurry on this before this too. I wonder, was it even worth spraying the slurry on, or would we be using way more right now if we didn't? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let me weep before I go. The price I will pay. Blaming myself all night. Leave no part of me unscathed when you rip me. Blow smoke into every little cell. If you won't take what you want from me, I'll be torn, but you won't tell. Ooh, a woman's design is divine. Shitstorm since the day I was born. Innocence left the door early on. I accept what is, I let go of what was, and I have faith in what will be. In 100 years or so, when you let go, I will mourn, but you won't tell. I promise you won't tell. Ooh, a woman's design is divine. Ooh,
Here we go. Here we go, man. There's not too many more passes left there now. Probably, want to say two more? Oh, I don't know if this one is going to reach over to... Yeah, it's going to be this one and a little strip left, I believe. But hey, it's not too bad. We ran out once, like you saw. And we're probably going to have about half a tank left, or a bit less when we're done. So we use about a tank and a half on this field. I'm curious to know if we didn't slurry the field, would have we had more left? Or would have we not used more or less? Well, we wouldn't have used less, obviously, but I'm curious to see if we would have used more or not. Because if not, then like no point in putting slurry on it, was it? Yeah, it'd be no point in putting slurry on it if it wasn't going to make a difference. So yeah, I'm very curious to see that. I was wondering as well if anyone out there ever went to the Bahamas, and if you have, what's your favorite thing to do there? Is it like maybe you done something that I didn't do? Phew, I don't know. And also, one more last thing here, kind of an announcement, I guess. But if you're liking the video, you know, why not smack the like button and smack that subscribe button right in the face? It really would help me. But is enough on that. I don't like putting stuff like that in people's face, you know. But I guess it do work. I don't know. That's what YouTube says. So whatever. But yeah, let's go and check the thing quick. Oh, nice and green now. Look at that. Yeah, one little right here is a bit wider. Then we'll have a little strip. Yeah, so that's not bad at all. That looks so much better than when it was just slurry on it now. I would think that the slurry did help. One would think. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have used over 2 tanks. Because the tank only got about 3,300 liters of space, like the tank, the size of it. So that's not a big tank as it is. One of my dreams, one of my goals, was probably everyone's dream, is to get a self-propelled sprayer. The big old John Deere or something. Even Case makes a few nice ones too. I'm not opposed to Case. You know what I mean? Like, I think here in North America anyway, there's like a kind of a rivalry between like Case owners and John Deere owners. More of so I think Case and John Deere is involved. Something like the pickup trucks, right? If you're a Dodge owner or a Ford owner or a Chevy owner, and you get all them into a parking lot together, that could be the start of a good joke. So I think it's something like the tractor brands too. But I do like John Deere the best, obviously. Well, I don't know if it's obvious, but I do like John Deere the best. But I'm not opposed to using anything else, like Case, or as you see, New Holland. I like me some Massey Ferguson as well. So I'm kind of I get around, you know what I mean? I like to spread my love, share my love. Man, when the day starts, I always got all these jobs planned and all this stuff planned. A lot of times, usually something happens where I can't get it done, like rain, for example, or something breaks down, or something usually happens, right? Let's turn that off. Oh, turn it off. Round button. Hitting round buttons here. And something usually happens, or like I not compensate. Man, I can't think of that word now. I put too much on my plate. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know. I always I always put too much on my plate. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get the grass done today. Because it's already almost 19. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to get that done today. I really wanted to get that done though. But this field had to be done too. So how do you choose? How do you pick what you want done? And man, after this month, well, after this month, yeah, I should slow down a bit because we got August and September, and there's nothing really going to be happening in them months because our main crops, so our soybeans, this corn, and our sugar beets are not due to harvest before October. So that's going to leave us with all of August and September. One would say, man, why didn't you go on vacation then? But you know what? We needed the break now. You know, it was nice. It was nice to get that break. Maybe we'll go on like a mini trip somewhere around the area or something. I don't know. In the summer, mid to late summer. That might be a thing. I have to talk to Dad about that. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, he should be at the shower by now, eh? If he's not, our water bill is going to be through the roof. Alrighty, just got her finished pumped out. So let's get this back out of the way. Nice, how much do we have left altogether now? A little over 17,000 liters. Okay, that's going to have to stay in the tank till next next season, I guess. I don't know if, yeah, it should be still good. Or maybe I'll sell it. Sell it back and buy some fresh stuff next year. Okay, let's drop that off there. Do we have a, what one do we have? Yeah, the rear. Now let's go over and put this thing over by the soil sampler. If we, I don't know if we're going to get it in there. Let's put it back where it was, back by the wall there. Or you know what? Let's put it over on this wall. This is the perfect spot for it over here. So get her dropped down here. Yeah, right here is the perfect little spot for it, though. Get it detached. There we go. So I want to say, the last day. No, I was gonna say the last day I was on, I ended her in the John Deere, but that wasn't last video, was it? But we're gonna end her in the Massey today. So it was so nice of you guys to join me. I'm so glad to get the support and the likes and the comments and everything. And I hope y'all have a blessed day and a blessed week. And you know what? I'll see you next time.